YouTube, what it do? My fan, welcome back. You new to the channel? Just call me Kinfolk. So look, now today we gonna talk about Travis Scott. So if you haven't seen, Travis Scott has broke the silence. You know what I'm saying? He did an interview with Charlamagne the God, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, the interview was a whole lot of nothing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was a whole lot of nothing. And I understand it was it's an open legal issue right now. So it's certain things he can't say. Like when he was asked, do you have anything to say to the families? You know, instead of being a remorseful or just an emotion, like just a sympathetic individual. The regular person would say, I'm sorry for your loss. But obviously, since he's going through legal issues, he's going through lawsuits, he literally cannot say, I'm sorry, because then that could be flipped as admission of guilt. You see what I'm saying? But it was still other words he could have chose. So I'm not gonna let him off the hook that easy. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people in the comments saying, oh, he couldn't say I'm sorry, but you could have still said, you have my condolences. Like, I couldn't imagine what these families are going through because they lost a loved one. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not admitting guilt. That's just having sympathy. You see what I'm saying? Nothing's wrong with having sympathy. If you genuinely care about your audience, then that's not a hard thing to say. But it was just like the whole interview was basically him trying to save face and dodge incriminating himself at the same time. That's basically what the whole interview was about. You could tell the way he was wording certain things that he was very media trained before this interview. His lawyers, his team, did a great job on coaching him on this interview. Now my thing is, if this is such of an open case, then why even do an interview if you can't even say certain things? Why even have this interview? Is this a PR stunt for your next concert? That's kind of what I felt like. I didn't feel like no remorse when he was asked. Well, he was asked, did you have anything to say to the families? And the first thing he said was that we're going through this together. I'm going through things. The fans are going through things. So that's like stage one of like manipulation. So instead of, well, once again, he couldn't acknowledge his wrongdoings just because of this lawsuit that's going on. But when people say that, it's like they want to be looked at as they're grieving too, or we're in this together. No, I'm not the bad guy. Don't be mad at me. I'm going through things too. We're going through things together. That's like manipulation, like stage one. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not sharing the same pain. Somebody lost a brother, somebody lost a sister, somebody lost a son, somebody lost a daughter, they uncle, they nephew, they auntie. You see what I'm saying? Somebody lost a family member. You grieving about money. You see what I'm saying? If you pick apart what he really saying in the words that he's choosing, it really feels like he's not sharing the same grief as you are. Yeah, he grieving all right. He going through some shit all right. But it ain't the same grief that you going through. But he's trying to come off as, oh, we share this same struggle right now. We're in this together. We're a family. You see what I'm saying? But it was no family, that night. And then he says, he says he does a lot of blaming on, he pushes the blame on the professionals of the event, which they do have a part in this. You know what I'm saying? They do have a part. Let's not get that confused. Everybody has a part to play in this, because this could have been easily avoided. Right at the beginning, down to how many people were at this venue, starting right there, that could have mitigated some of this, you know, but all of these different things were allowed. So everybody as a collective, you know, has a responsibility, you know, and you as an artist, you are the ultimate crowd control. You are the ultimate crowd control. You are the artist. Everyone is looking up to you. Everyone paid money to see you. You can stand on that stage. You can tell people, everybody put your hands up. They're gonna do it. Everybody put your phones lighters up and wave y'all lighters, wave y'all phones back and forth. They gonna do it. So you had the ultimate say. You had the biggest voice at the time. Not the police, not the people, not the EMTs. You see what I'm saying? None of those voices were as powerful as yours at that time because you were on stage. You had the ultimate crowd control. You could have put this all to an end. You see what I'm saying? I've seen many artists see one person going through something and they stop the whole show until that person gets the help that they need.
Hold up, man. Yo, paramedics. Somebody's having a seizure. We need paramedics. Yo, call paramedics. Come on.
It was more than one person. It was more than one person, and you seen it. You can't sit here and tell me that you did not see that. It's no way. It's no way. Somebody was getting carried away right in front of you and you was sitting there humming all demonic. Y'all seen that clip. So I'm not really and I came to the video with an open mind, but as I watched more and more, like, he really wasn't saying nothing. It was all him dodging incriminating words, incriminating phrases. It was just, you know, this was well thought out. And then I thought about the apology he did on Instagram the night that it happened. That you should have the most remorse. But why does everybody feel like you faking? So what about now? You know, now all of a sudden, after this, a month later, now you finally want to do an interview. So is this damage control? Or do you really feel remorseful? Like, what is the intent behind doing this? And then he said also, along with when he was asked, did he have anything to say to the families? He said, we're trying to fix things. What? Fix what? Somebody's life is gone. You can't get that back. How you gonna fix that? Are you talking about fixing your career? Like, what are you talking about fixing? Cause he kept on saying that we trying to fix things. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. We know what the problem was. First of all, the venue was way overcrowded. You encouraged certain behavior, and this goes back to the crowd control. You was encouraging people to jump over the barricade. You was encouraging people to jump off the balcony.
Turn the lights on. I see you, bro. Are you gonna do it? Give me 18 real quick. I see you, but are you gonna do it?
Right? When you could have put an end to the whole concert. Like, if it's really about your fans, and then some people was like, look at the paperwork, he couldn't stop it. Man, fuck that. If somebody getting hurt, man, fuck it. I'll take the L. What, they gonna sue me? You already getting sued now. Look at what you going through now. You getting sued for $2 billion. So fuck it. I'll stop the show for 2 minutes if that means somebody gonna stay alive. You see what I'm saying? Many artists stop their shows. Why you coming off as you couldn't? You could. You always have a choice. You always have a choice in this life. This choice comes with consequences, but you always have a choice. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. So yeah, I just wasn't going for it at all. I wasn't going for the manipulation that I felt like it was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going for none of the slick talking, none of the smart PR comments. I just wasn't going for it. And then he wasn't saying shit. Like, he wasn't saying nothing. Like, yeah, it honestly felt like he's just trying to get fans back on his side so he can continue his continued longevity in his career. Basically, that's what I felt. And when he was asked, Charlamagne, I didn't think Charlamagne was gonna ask this. I didn't think he was gonna dig that deep, you know. But he asked him, well, people been saying that it was a satanic ritual. What do you think?
I mean, no. I'm a man of God. So that's the first thing first.
And that really got people. Like, that really got people. They was like, right on. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all the symbolism. And then they not specify. When they say God, bro, they never specify which God they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They not specifying. So you can't really just go off of that. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, what did y'all expect him to say? What did you think he was gonna say? Well, I have a confession. You're right. And he rip off a fucking mask. I'm actually Lucifer. Ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did y'all expect him to say? Like, obviously he's gonna say something like that. He gonna say, I'm a Christian, I pray, I go to church. Of course he gonna say that. Like, come on now, what y'all think? What did y'all expect him to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that. We not going for that. Cause nah, why, man, it's just so much symbolism that led up to this. You're not finna make me believe that you're like a Christian man or something like that. I hope that's not what you think that we finna go for. But yeah, it was just a whole lot of goofy shit, man. Y'all can check out the interview, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want. It's like almost an hour long, you know, but y'all can check it out for yourself and shit. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do y'all think he should be held accountable? Should he be rightfully sued? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel? Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments, man. Shit, I'm out.